314-769-98. Yes,
And again, you're just telling me that
just need somewhere. We just need to know how we're supposed to park in here with all of these people living here. You know, and I have a lease and I pay the rent here as well. So I have a complaint as well. So I guess we're sharing the same complaint.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, let me go chat with this. So we're.
Yeah, it makes it hard, right? No rules, or I guess unclear rules.
Unclear rules.
Yeah.
So I just need to know what I should do.
So did you call the owner?
Yes, they talked to me actually because someone complained. Mm-hmm. So they called me while I was at work. And they said, hey, you're in someone else's parking spot. Mm-hmm. And then the next landlord said, no, there are no assigned parking spots. You can park first come, first serve, wherever you park. But I'm still being respectful and not parking in this space because someone made a complaint. So it's two different instructions I'm not sure about. Now, I don't know.
Well, I mean, could you park like sideways across the driveway?
You're supposed to park diagonally within the lanes. But there's a lane. The lanes go from here. Yes, sir.
Are you aware that there's a tow truck coming to get your vehicle?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I guess the owner called it.
We told you 5 times.
No,
that's right.
But
I'm
not.
The property owner,
yeah,
has called the tow truck.
Yeah, but I do live here and I still have a lease with them, and it's not.
I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's the thing. The bottom line is, if there's a crime, we come to see what's going on, and it sounds like they just called us for keep the peace. Now, if you're willing, if you're open to like a little friendly advice, I could help you out. But it sounds like you are determined to like stand your ground and say, hey, I can park where I want because I pay rent, which that doesn't give you carte blanche. So this is going to be civil in nature. But if you're open, do you mind if I give you a little a nickel's worth of free advice?
I would like to be clear for a second.
Yeah.
I'm not really trying to like stand my ground. It's more like I'm being told something.
Okay.
So I'm standing someone else's ground.
Okay.
So if you told me you can park wherever you want, I'm going to do what you say.
Okay.
But if you said, no, someone's assigned to park here, now it's between y'all two. So I'm trying to get a clarity between the two.
Well, what you're doing is you're shopping for direction, right?
Right.
This is what's going to happen. Your car is going to get towed. The way tow trucks work is they have to be paid, right? Mm-hmm. So if you have, like, say, for example, I'm a property owner and I'm able to... Somebody comes and dumps their crappy 1978 Toyota Celica that's worth nothing. I have to call a tow company to come and pick that up. I have to pay that tow company, right? Whereas, what year is your vehicle?
I forget. I got to go back and check. But
yeah,
I wanted
it's
to
a
ask,
nice car.
I wanted to ask a question.
Well, let me explain, because this will probably answer your question.
Okay.
So when the tow company comes, the homeowner doesn't need to pay the tow company because they know you want your car and you're willing to pay that. So they're gonna assess a fee. I think it's about $200 to $300 just to pick it up, hook it up, and take it to their lot. And then it's like $5 to $10 to $15 a day for storage.
Okay.
So the property owner has the right to do that. If you feel that there is something that's not right, there is a civil recourse. You can take him to small claims court, but the sheriff's office doesn't get involved. So I guess, just so you know, that's what's going to happen.
But I still have a one question. It's like, okay, so I rent here, right?
Yep.
Otherwise, I wouldn't park in the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I do as far as if I live here? So they're going to tow my truck, but I still live here.
Correct.
So
and you can still live here because you pay rent. You have renters rights.
Right, and and if I was given instruction to park anywhere,
well, what if I told you where to park? Would that hold weight? No, because I have no purview.
Right, but the landlord does, right? Both landlords. When I first moved here 5 months ago,
you conflicting information.
Yeah, but it's like the conflicting information is still like, what do I do still? It's like still not clear. So what do I do? Park in the street? Because if there's no space here, can I park in the street on the side of the road,
Mr. Gibson,
or what?
Here's the thing. There are a lot of people that ask us questions, and I have to tell you the same thing that I tell them. Like, I'm not a Delta 47. I'm not an attorney. I don't hold a Juris Doctorate. And I don't know if you want an agent of the government telling you what to do. Because I can. But, this is America. You have freedoms, and you're a smart guy. You could probably figure out where to park other than, and I bet you they gave you a hint and said, hey, you know what? you could probably park on the street, or you can park at a different stall.
Well,
so there was a conversation that probably went on before I got here. Is that correct?
Actually, no. I only talked to the landlord, but there was no clarity. Now, when I moved in, I was asking, is there any instructions on parking? Like, if I'm moving into a place, there would normally be clear instructions on, like an Airbnb. You can park here, but don't park there.
Yeah.
When I moved here, it was, you can park anywhere. Now I'm getting complaints, but I also have a counter complaint about this person parking not instructionally, like the way they're supposed to.
That's civil in nature.
Right, and I'm getting
doesn't get involved.
but somebody's complaining about me the same way I can complain about this person.
Okay.
We all live here.
Correct.
Like you saw my
And
driver's license.
You guys got to get along.
Right, and my insurance says that I live here.
Okay.
So I pay car insurance, and when you look it up, I could probably call my insurance and say, hey, somebody stole my car out of the driveway.
That's not going to happen.
That would not be accurate.
It wouldn't.
Not accurate.
I mean, but then what would I say? Because then it's like, I live here.
Well, why would you call your insurance if your car wasn't stolen?
I mean, meaning like somebody moved my car or somebody called on me.
You
meaning,
have been notified.
Meaning, okay,
your
for
car
example.
is going to be towed. What?
But I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand.
Well, and I can't explain it to you if you don't understand.
Meaning, where can I park? If you're telling me I'm going to get towed, where can I go so I don't get towed? That's why I'm still confused on for 5
Mr.
months.
Gibson, like I said, you're a smart man. You can figure that out. If you want to park on the street, you have to look up the South Weaver ordinance. You can only park
But that
on the
would be
street for 24 hours before it has to be moved.
But that wouldn't make sense if I live here though, and I have a lease.
All right. So, like I said, I'm just a humble deputy. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not versed in like tenant laws and renters'
I mean, I used to be an
rights,
undercover
right?
cop where I'm from, so I mean, I understand, but it's just like the rules are a little bit funny here, or
So,
as far as
again,
like how
that's-
things
that's
happen.
it. We don't enforce rules. We enforce the law.
Right, the rules, law, same difference. Because
it's
well,
a huge
okay,
difference.
Very
it
different.
is exactly, but here for some reason it's the same difference of what I
Well,
noticed.
sir, it's not the same difference.
Well, I'm on live
You're
too,
not
so
gonna- you're not going to go to jail for where you park.
and yeah, because
That's a rule, right?
yeah, because I live here.
Yeah.
You know, I live in so I would park in the driveway of the place I live. Right, I would be stupid to park over there.
The property owner can regulate where people park.
Right, and they said there is no set place
Well,
to park. The only
and a
thing
little
is
bit
that
when the tow truck moves your car, hopefully you can figure that
Yeah.
out with the tow
So
company
it
or the
sounds
property
like you've and if I were you, I'd probably talk to the property owner right now and say, hey, you know, if you've called a tow truck, what
can I just move my Jeep now?
You're free to do whatever. Yes, absolutely. Do
Okay,
whatever you want
I see what it is
within the law.
I mean, but yeah, we got it on live. We got enough on live. So what I'll do is get my lawyers and my people involved.
absolutely.
I'm connected to celebrities and everything, the Kardashians and everything. So what I'll do is connect with them. I got y'all on live, and I'll just move my Jeep and not have any problems. He can park in. Hopefully, you don't hit the car here, but I don't want any problems. You know, I'll just move and I'll park on the street. And I'll just wait until the tow truck come to make sure they don't tow my stuff, and I'll just let them know I live here, or whatever the
You're
case.
free to do whatever within the law. Absolutely.
Okay, no problem. So I'll just move my Jeep, and then what I'll do is just save money and just get out of here, because I got this place off of I talked to the landlord on Facebook, like Craigslist, and and that's what I'm saying. Okay. I just needed a spot for the second, and they basically contacted me. They renting the room, gave me the lease, blah blah blah. Everything was smooth, everything's cool.
That's great.
But I'll
If
just
you
move.
your car, you probably want to call the property owner and let him know you moved.
All right, no problem.
Maybe
I'll just
they
do that.
cancel the tow truck thing.
Yeah, but again, that's entirely up to you.
Yeah, because I've even had mail stolen here, and I called y'all for the mail that got stolen. My package got stolen from Amazon, but I called. She said, don't call the cops. So I called back and said, but I'm like, okay, I'm in Utah, in the middle of the Smiddle, in Ogden, where I don't belong. So I'll just like play along or whatever the case and not get in trouble. I'm just trying to get custody of my daughter because my lawyer in Maryland said I have to come here to fight the custody battle. So it's the only reason why I'm even here. But or else I was.
I'm glad you have an attorney, because again, they'll be able to give you guidance and direction, because I can't.
Yeah, they can't even give me.
I don't hold the Juris Doctorate. I'm not bar certified. So.
All right. I'll just move the truck.
Hey,
I'll move.
anyway, good meeting you. Sorry, I couldn't be on.
It's okay. I understand.
Yeah. Hey, good luck.
No problem, sir. So we see here the pettiness is so strong. The pettiness is so strong and disrespectful that they would really have this guy that's not the landlord complain about something that I could easily pettily complain about. I could complain just as petty. You know what I'm saying?